Hey, what's up, guys? Mark from Guitar Guts back again with more new guitars from 2021. Today we're going to be checking out the Charvels. If you want to see the Jacksons or the EVH gear stuff, check the link down in the description below. And I'm even going to do the ESPs, the new ESPs. So check down there if you want to see any of the other new guitars from these companies. But let's jump on in. So since there's no NAMM this year, they're putting everything up on their websites, and today is January 12th. Yesterday these came out. So let's see what Charvel's got going on this year. Looking at the first page of the brand new guitars, they use a lot of code names in their model names. So we have the MJ DK24 HSH 2PTE Mahogany with figured walnut. What a crazy name. So if you look at this name, it's made in Japan. That's what MJ. DK24 is Dinky style, 24 frets. HSH is humbucker, single coil humbucker. 2PT, that's the bridge type on it. Some of them you'll see, like if we come down here, this one here is FR, and then that's Floyd Rose, and then M would be maple on that model. So 2PT E, let's see, what is E on this one? I don't know. Mahogany is obviously the body wood with figured walnut. So figured walnut is the top on this guitar. So a lot of these guitars are actually the same guitars, like this one to the right, the Pro Mod DK24 HSH 2PT. Actually, that one doesn't look like that's a MJ model made in Japan. So let's jump on in. Let's check this one out. $2,400 to start off. Wow. Harkening back to the late 80s when Charvel guitars were manufactured exclusively in Japan, we introduced the all-new MJ series Dinky 24 humbucker, single humbucker, 2PTE, mahogany with figured walnut. That's a mouthful. Attentively crafted in Japan and exquisite in style, the MJ series blends Charvel's unparalleled legacy of designing high-performance instruments with an assortment of top-end features. So Charvel has like a lot of different, all the way up, probably way above $2,400 down to probably $800 or $900. We'll see what they have for like the standard Socals. Probably made in Mexico, I believe. If you don't know, Fender actually owns Charvel, so they brought him back from the dead a few years ago and manufacture the guitars in various different plants. This model, we'll skip the model name this time, lies at the intersection of immaculate style and unmatched performance. The mahogany dinky body with figured walnut top in a natural finish shows off the distinguished wood grain and produces a punchy tone and solid high-end response with a touch of brightened treble. The scalloped lower back bout, oh, I thought they were going to say scalloped frets. I was like, what? And sculpted shredder's heel have been engineered for comfortable upper fret access and lead playing. So these are bolt-on guitars I'm seeing, 12 to 16-inch compound radius, ebony fretboard, 24 jumbo frets, pearl dot inlays, Graphtec Tusk XL nut. It's got a Seymour Duncan full shred in the bridge. That's a great pickup. I've used that many times. The SH10. And a Seymour Duncan custom flat strat SSL6 middle pickup. And custom Seymour Duncan Alnico 2 Pro up in the neck position. The Alnico 2 Pros, I always think of Slash because Slash used those pickups for a long time. And even his signature pickups are based on that. So it's got a real juicy, think like the solo. Is it Paradise City? The outro solo to that song, it's really, what I call a juicy guitar tone. I love that neck pickup. I actually have it in one of my guitars here. It's got a Goto bridge on it, Charvel branded Goto die-cast locking tuners, and gold hardware. Pretty sweet. I like that neck heel quite a bit. Look at the back of the neck, actually, on that. Do we have another picture of that we can see? Scalloped lower back bout. Interesting name. I've never heard anybody say scalloped for the back of the neck. Usually that's a term used for the front of the fretboard. Check out the specs on it. Like I said, $2,400, made in Japan. It got Borns, low friction pots, a no load tone. So that's a couple cool little features for the electronics nerds. Standard 5-way selector switch. Interesting stuff here. I'm looking at the pickup switch. When you go down to the bridge pickup in position 1, you switch over to position 2, and it's the bridge inner coil and the middle pickup together. So you have hum canceling there. That's kind of cool. And then position 3 is the bridge inner coil and the neck inner coil. Wow, that is some interesting wiring. So it skips out the single coil pickup in the middle, and you get the two humbuckers single coils together. That's really cool. Fourth position's the neck outer coil pickup with the middle pickup together. So it looks like you can't play the middle pickup by itself on this guitar. That's interesting. I've never seen a guitar have that kind of wiring. Very cool. Body finish is satin on this. We got the Goto Custom 510 trem. Wenge neck material, so that's pretty cool. The one thing that's kind of weird about it, and that's a Fender thing, is to do bolt-on guitars for their high-end ones. Jackson doesn't do that, even though they're made by Fender. All the EVH ones, I believe, are bolt-on. All Fenders are basically bolt-on. You never really see neck through Stratocasters or anything like that. A feature I really like that Charvel takes advantage of is the heel mount truss rod adjustment wheel. Most of the EVH brand guitars have that too, or maybe all of them. I was browsing around earlier. I did see that they have some models this year at Charvel that don't have that wheel at the heel. It's up at the headstock, like a normal Stratocaster or something like that. Pretty cool. Interesting guitar. $2,500 though. Then we go over to the Pro Mod DK24 HSH 2 PTCM mahogany. And it's got a lot of the same features with it, but this one's half the price. We're at $2,200 estimated U.S. street price. So I'm pretty sure street price is not manufacturer's suggested retail price, because whenever you see the MSRP, that's not really what the guitars sell for. The street price, I'm guessing, would be like the MAP, the minimum advertised price. And that's the price that all the big box stores sell these guitars at, the lowest price possible that's still legal from the manufacturer. So I'm guessing that's what the U.S. street price would be, but maybe I'm wrong. So this one's got the caramelized maple neck. A lot of these, EVH guitars this year had the caramelized maple neck, I noticed. Let's check out some of the features. Lumen lace side dot inlays. Those are cool. Very popular this year with Fender guitars. Again, the 12 to 16-inch compound radius, meaning down at the lower registry of the guitar, towards the nut end of the neck, it's a much more radiused neck. So if you want to play chords, it's easy to reach your fingers up and around. Whereas when you get up to like the 12th fret and higher, it flattens out and makes it a lot easier to play solos. So that's cool. We got the same pickups, it looks like, the SSL6 in the middle, the Alnico 2 Pro in the neck, and the full shred down at the bridge. So this is like a lot of the same features, but does it say where these ones are made? They seem to be hiding some of that stuff, I've noticed this year. Country of origin. Sometimes you can find it when you look at the photos of the back of the headstock. I'm seeing the Graphtec Tusk XL nut. Pretty cool. This seems like this is going to be the one that more people that I see around, like the Instagram guitarists and stuff, will probably be playing something more similar to this. So I'm looking at the pickup switching. Yeah, it's the same as the high-end model. So a lot of the same features, except it's made somewhere else. Let's see if we could check out the back of the headstock. Does it say country of manufacturer? No. But those tuners look nice. Those locking, Goto manufactured, Charvel branded. That's cool. I kind of like the Goto brand, though. Why wouldn't they put Goto on there? I guess, Charvel paid them for that. Does it say that right under the headstock, or the logo on the headstock? Let's see. Let's zoom in here on the headstock. Made in Mexico. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I've owned a bunch of Charvels made in Mexico. Some of the Wolfgangs, I think that the standards are made in Mexico, and they're great guitars. Fender Strats made in Mexico are awesome, so good stuff there. Not really my colors there, not my taste, but still sweet. I'm going to skip over the basses. I think my crowd is more guitar fans, so sorry if you're a bass player and you wanted to see close-ups, but you can see all these at charvel.com. So let's check out down here the Pro Mod San Dimas Style 1 HSS FRM. Humbucker single with a Floyd Rose and a maple neck. To the right, I'm also seeing the Pro Mod, the Socal model Style 1 HSH. Okay, different pickup configuration, but Floyd Rose and maple. So these two are like two of the main ones. San Dimas means no pick guard. Socal means pick guard, in case you're wondering about that. These guitars are really cool because, to me, this is a great candidate for Not this one, the Socal is a great candidate for making your own Frankenstrat. I mean, $1,000 street price here, and got a lot of cool features. The maple neck's beautiful. The chrome hardware's awesome. 22 frets like a standard Strat. Pretty sure they do make 24 fret versions of these. I think we'll see that in just a minute probably. The pickups are the JB pickup by Seymour Duncan, the TB4, custom flat Strat SSL6 in the middle, and then we got the SSL6 reverse wire, reverse polarity single coil neck pickup. So I'm kind of curious to see what the pickup selector switch configuration is going to be on this one. 1000 series double locking trem bridge system. So what that means is it's not a made in Germany bridge. I'm pretty sure this is made overseas in like Korea or something. If you guys know any more information than me on that, or you can confirm that, write that down in the comments, because as far as I know, the Floyd Rose 1000 series bridges are made in Korea and imported to the manufacturer. Alder body, a gloss finish, a brass tremolo block, so that's upgraded, that's cool. Blizzard pearl color availability. I wonder if they have multiple colors. We'll go back to the front and see that in just a second. Hand rubbed satin urethane. That's a fast neck. If you're wondering about the back finish on necks, painted necks with like a gloss, your hand kind of gets stuck on the gloss paint. But a satin or an oiled back of a neck is very sweet. You know, if you've heard one really good thing about Charvels, it's usually that the neck is amazing on these things. And if you try to find them used online, you'll see they're like $600. It's like, why wouldn't I just buy a whole guitar for $900 or whatever they are? Yeah, that's a nice looking guitar. All top-loaded electronics, flat top knobs on it. Kind of similar to what they've been doing, though. I mean, I feel like that's something I've seen from them before. Yeah, it looks like this one this year is just Blizzard Pearl. Unless they have more listed later, we'll see. Here we have the Slime Green. When these first came out, they were only releasing a couple colors a year, and then the next year they would change the colors they released. Slime Green was always a favorite of mine. I think I prefer it with the black pickguard. The white pickguard, I don't know what it is about it. It looks a little funny on there, but again, it's got the flat top knobs, Floyd Rose 1000 series locking tremolo, truss rod at the heel, and let's check out the pickup switching. So here, again, it's got that weird pickup selector switch that's kind of cool, very unique. The one thing that's weird is you can't play that middle pickup by itself. So there's no way to get a true single coil tone out of this guitar, even though it's got a single coil pickup. Interesting. The one before it, I'm sure, was the same way. Alder body, once again, available in Slime Green. Different pickups in this one. That's cool. This one's got the TB6, the distortion, which is a heavier pickup. But still, oh, it's got the distortion up in the neck, too. So it's got a matched pair, the Mayhem set, some call that. SL6 in the middle position. But all 5 pickup selections, when you use the switch, are all dual coil. So, pretty cool. Let's get a close-up of the body on this one. Again, made in Mexico. Yeah, that thing is cool. Cool guitar. We come down here, the Pro Mod Socal Style 1, HSH FRE. This one's got a different fretboard I see right off the bat than the one we were just looking at, but other than that, it looks like it's got a lot of the same features too. $1,000. Robin's Egg Blue. It's a cool color. And what is that? Is that an ebony fretboard on that? Yeah, 12 to 16 inch compound radius ebony fretboard. That looks pretty cool. I like that on the blue. Oh, push-pull volume control. What does it do? Did the other one have push-pull? Did I miss that? Let's see. Electronics. Where do they list? Pickup configuration, controls, volume, and a no-load tone. It says push-pull, but what is it for? Features. 5-way blade with a push-pull volume control and no-load tone controls. Seymour Duncan Distortion TB6, Seymour Duncan Custom Flat Strat SSL6 middle, and the Distortion SH6 in the neck. 1-ply pickguard, that's interesting. Bolt-on. Socal Style 1 body. Pickup switching, so it doesn't, I don't see anything of what the push-pull does. Maybe it activates or deactivates one of the bridge or neck pickup or something like that, and then you can maybe access the single coil pickup. Kind of interesting that I'm not seeing anything on that in here, though. Or I'm just trying to look through this too quickly, but... Doesn't say. The Pro Mod SoCal Style 1 HSH Floyd Rose E. So what is E? Also, I didn't see what that stood for. Ebony. Okay, that's got to be Ebony, duh. Is a stunning high-octane axe fueled by 4 decades of guitarist requests for a hot-rodded, high-performance guitar with the latest and greatest features. Paying homage to its 1980s Southern California roots, the SoCal blends vintage-style appointments with the classic playability and innovative design elements that have made Charvel a legendary name. Okay, I'm going to have to find out what those push-pulls do. If you guys know, if you guys figure it out, write it down in the comments. Inform me so I can put it in the description and fill these people in, because it seems like it doesn't say on there. Here we have the Pro Mod DK24 HH 2PT CM LH, so left-handed. CM, what is that? They don't make this easy, do they? Actually, they do make it easy if you know what all this stuff is, but you got to learn. Oh, caramelized maple. Okay, I gotcha. Shredder's cut heel on this one. It's got the lumen lace side dots, 5-way blade, volume control with a 500K EVH Borns, low friction potentiometer, and no load tone control. If you guys don't know what no load is, it's got a little mini toggle switch there too. I wonder if they address that. I'm going to guess that it's something to do with coil tapping somewhere. So you can like split the coil of the humbuckers. This one's got the full shred in the bridge, Alnico 2 in the neck. That seems to be one of their go-tos this year. Great pickup set. I love that. No load tones means it's a tone knob that activates completely normal from 1 to 9, maybe even 9.5. But when it's all the way up on 10, or maybe I have this backwards, maybe when it's all the way down on 0, it's one of the two. When you have it cranked all the way one direction, it actually deactivates the tone from the circuit. So you get a slightly different sound when you have less resistance from a tone pot being in the circuit. And that's just a kind of cool wiring trick. Especially in the 80s, they were doing a lot of cool stuff with like coil splitting and no load tones and series parallel switch. So maybe that even has it. This has that. Let's look a little more into it. The bridge pickup radiates a crisp top end with low end articulation, while the neck pickup has incredible range with soaring highs and silky lows. Blending sophisticated style with assertive tone, this guitar also offers premium modern features such as a 5-way blade pickup switch, Stratocaster style skirt knobs. Oh, I didn't even notice it had Strat knobs on it for the volume, and no load tone controls. It's got that same Goto custom 510 recessed bridge. This one's a recessed bridge? I didn't notice that. And then the Charvel branded locking tuners. Probably Gotos again. How much is this one? $1,300. I'm guessing this is, again, a made in Mexico, top-end made in Mexico one. Okay, here we go. Brimming with versatility courtesy of the mini 2-way toggle switch for series and parallel. Very cool. So this got a series parallel switch. Most pickups are wired in parallel. So that means the wiring comes into both pickups parallel to each other. So it comes into both together and then goes out together. So that's what creates the humbucking tone. But when you put them in series, it rewires the pickup so that it goes, the signal comes into one pickup and out. And then, or I should say into one coil and out. And then it comes into the second coil and out. So then it's kind of like running 2 single coils back to back instead of 2 single coils paralleled, which gives you the humbucking tone. So maybe that's what the push-pull on the other guitar does. Maybe it's a series parallel switch. This one's a 24-fret model, left-handed. Cool features on that. The Pro Mod DK24 HH HT E. So HT must refer to hardtail. Doesn't have a tremolo on it. So you get increased sustain. You get better tuning stability probably if you don't need a whammy bar. I like the inlays on this one. The inlays are all on the base side of the neck. I wonder if this one has like push pulls or anything like that. The heel on these things is pretty interesting. It's very rounded off. I like that. HT6 string through body hardtail bridge. So the strings still go through the body, and that gives you even more sustain. That's nice. No load tones. So they're using no load tones on a lot of these. The full shred and the Alnico 2 Pro. Cool. Pickup selector switch would be 5-way selector switch on a 2 pickup guitar. So you can see here you could either go bridge pickup. Oh, second position is single coil in the bridge. Third position is 2 single coils together from the middle pickups. Then fourth position, the single coil inside coil of the neck pickup. And then fifth position would be just the humbucker. Very technical stuff they have going on with these guitars, wiring. Again, there's a little bit of a limitation here because you can't go to this middle position like normal and play through both humbuckers simultaneously, which is, you know, I think this is more interesting to me because when I want to play through the bridge, I want to play through just the bridge. When I want to play through the neck, I want a neck tone. I don't really find myself playing in the middle position too often. So with this giving you a lot of different cool options, like you can play through split coils, you can play through the 2 middle pickups, the 2 middle coils. That's pretty cool. This is $900. It comes in satin black. It looks good in satin black. Is that an ebony fretboard? Yeah, ebony, HTE. And then we got the Pro Mod Dimas Style 1, HH, Floyd Rose, ebony, sassafras, left-handed. So this one's got some wood grain coming through the top. Man, these are cool-looking guitars. I really like what they're doing with these. It's very dark, but the wood grain coming through, very cool. I haven't seen Charvels do this before, do these features, you know. Satin black. We got the TB4 JB and the 59 up in the neck. Push-pull on the volume to split the coils. And then the tone is push-pull for the tone activation. So you can do, this one I don't think it has the no-load tone, but it has kind of a similar feature. When you pull up the tone pot, you get, it takes the tone out of the circuit, which kind of does the same thing. So that's kind of cool. Charvel branded diecast. We got the 1000 series bridge. I'm guessing they got to make this for right-handed too, right? Is that what it is right below it? So the Style 1 HHFRE. No, this is the HSS. I wonder if they're making exclusive guitars just to left-handed here, because I didn't see this so far. But we got 4 more pages to go through. We got the Pro Mod Dimas Style 1 HSS. So humbucker, single. Hardtail, ebony with the sassafras. And then the Pro Mod Dimas Style 1 HSS, Floyd Rose, ebony, sassafras. So these two are similar, but then you got the 2 single coils up in the neck. They've got a lot of different variations of this similar guitar. Here we go. New color for the Angel Vivaldi Signature Pro Mod DK24. This is the 6-string Nova. I've always liked these. They make 7-string versions of them too, so this is $1,600. Curious to see where this one was made. Check out the neck, the inlays on the fretboard. I've always liked the way that these guitars look. I think they nailed it. That's like one of the coolest inlay patterns I've seen. It goes up and down the fretboard. There's Angel Vivaldi there looking cool with that crazy outfit on. He always has the crazy style. I like it. Modified Dinky basswood body with scalloped lower back. I get excited when I see scallop there. It is not what I'm expecting because scalloped, like I said, is supposed to be scalloped frets, not the scalloped lower back bout. Okay. Sculpted shredders cut heel is paired with the bolt-on caramelized maple neck. So that's caramelized maple, but this looks kind of light. Again, there could be variation when you go to buy yours, that some of them get more cooked in the oven or however they do this, and then some of them come out lighter. I know with the Wolfgangs, I've had a couple different baked maples. Some of them come in so dark, it's crazy. But it's kind of cool because since I buy a lot of them, I can mix and match them. Certain people just love those dark necks on them. Gold hardware. I like these pickups. Are they gold pickups? That's crazy. DiMarzio Tone Zone and a DiMarzio Air Norton. We got the 12 to 16 compound radius caramelized maple fingerboard with cascading black dots. They call that cascading black dots. That's cool. I like the gold hardware on the neck. Pretty sweet. Goto Custom 510. Lumen lay side dots. Got the reverse headstock, which you don't see on a lot of Charvels. So what's the price on that one? $1,500. Let's go over to the gallery. Let's see a close-up of this thing. Yeah, that is sweet. Wow, gold pickups. It looks like satin gold knobs. Interesting. Those look really cool. I don't think I'd personally buy this color, but I do like it. Close up on the headstock. Does it reveal the country of origin? It does not. Maybe the back of the headstock on this one. And they don't have a photo of the back of the headstock. So I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that this is from Mexico. But if anybody figures it out and knows, let me know down in the comments. Lucerne Aqua Fire Mist. That's cool. That's a cool name for the color. What is the pickup switching on this one? We got to find out. Oh, man, even another crazy, weird pickup selection. I wonder if this was Angel's idea or if this is something that Charvel just kind of came up with on their own. So position 1, we got the bridge. Position 2, we got the 2 inner coils of each of the humbuckers. Position 3, we got both humbuckers. So that's almost like your 3 positions right there that you would normally have. Then position 4, neck pickup in parallel. And position 5 is neck pickup normal. These are crazy wiring setups. That's cool. I love it. Here we go. We got the Pro Mod Socal Style 2. 24 HH HT CM. So let's see if we could decode that. The Pro Mod Socal model, but that's not like a Style 2 is the Telecaster. Okay, Socal Telecaster. So it's got the pick guards, which means Socal. Style 2 is the Telecaster. 24 fret. That's cool. Humbucker, hardtail, and caramelized maple neck. And they have a couple different color options on that. Oh, that's weird. Look at the bottom of it doesn't have like the standard Telecaster style like metal plate for the controls. It's kind of like in a Strat configuration. It's got the blade switch in the body and a cutout around the pickguard. That's interesting. It's got the wheel for the truss rod adjustment. It's a hardtail. And is it string through body? Looks like it is. Yeah, I think it is. 3 different colors. So we got Robin's egg blue, black. Ooh, that looks awesome. Damn. And then we got the John 5 white, I'll call that, but it's really called Snow White. What do they call the black? Satin. Ooh, it's satin black too. That's deadly. $900. I'm not a Tele guy myself, but that looks cool. Look at that, guys. Wearing all black. That's the way to wear that guitar right there. Wear all black every time you play that guitar. That's sweet. Lumen lay side dot inlays. It is string through body. Yep. 1-ply pickguard, which with this guitar you got to have 1-ply because the all black that looks awesome. You don't want to have like the weird white stripe around it. This one's got Fishman pickups. Is that what's in this? Let's see. Shows a picture down there with the Fishman pickups. Fishman Fluence open core PRF COC pickups. I'm not familiar with their line of pickups, but that is cool. Got weird wiring. Let's see. Pickup switching. Position 1, 2, or 3. Oh, and then we got the push-pull tone split off or push-pull tone split on. So this actually broke it down. You could have position 1. You could either play through the single coil pickup, the single, just one coil, or you can have it go full humbucker. Position 2, you could have both humbuckers. So that's like, okay, so with the push-pull down, it looks like it operates just like a normal 3-way pickup selector switch. You pull that push-pull up, and then you can have the single coil of the bridge, 2 of the single coils together, one from the neck, one from the bridge, or just the neck single coil. Pretty simple. I like this. This is simple. Toggle switch down for modern PAF, or toggle switch up for vintage PAF. So, wow. So it's got the toggle switch gives you 2 different voicings for the Fishman Fluence pickups. Man, this is a complicated, not really complicated. I should say it's a technical wiring setup, but very simple to understand. I like that a lot. That's cool. Sometimes you get too much wiring stuff going on and it starts getting complicated, but they made this pretty simple. Where's this one made? Made in Mexico. Black locking tuners. I really like the black tuners on this thing. Black tuners on a maple neck look so good to me. $900. That's not bad for what you're getting in this guitar. Throw a Floyd Rose on that, and I mean, I just might play that even though I'm not a Tele guy. Pro Mod Socal Style 1 HH with a Floyd Rose, a maple neck, and it's left-handed. That's pretty cool. One thing you'll notice about some of these Charvels, too, is they stopped putting the input jack on the front of the guitar. It's now on the side like a Jackson, which, you know, it does look really clean and really cool, but I kind of do. There's something I like about the front mount, the traditional Strat style. But, okay, so I used to have a Charvel that looked just like this, and I've always loved the SoCal Style 1. It's got the tuxedo look, I call it, with the black on white. It's got a Floyd Rose, left-handed, $950. It comes in black or white. Oh, and when you go with the white, you get a black pickguard instead. These are single-ply pickguards, which really look good on these guitars. Yeah, very cool. Who knows? Let's see. Let's check out the wiring. So we got a 3-way blade with a push-pull volume control and tone control with push-pull activation. Okay, so you can take the tone in and out by pulling up the tone or pushing it down. That's cool. Floyd Rose 1000 series. Specs. Is it 22 fret? It is 22 fret. Speed neck, they call it, with rolled fingerboard edges. Hand-rubbed satin urethane finish on the back of the neck. Pretty sweet. This is a TB6 and a SHN, 6N. So we got the distortion, the mayhem set, as people call it. And what kind of wiring does this one have? $950. Okay, so this one's got push-pulls that split the coils. So when you pull it up, it splits both of the humbuckers together. And you can play through bridge, middle, or neck position. Oh, but with it down, you still get some coil splitting. So this has even yet another type of wiring that we haven't seen yet. In the middle position with the push-pull down, you get the inside coils of the 2 humbuckers. But if you pull it up, you get the outside coils of both humbuckers. Man, they are doing really cool stuff here. They have multiple models here that are really surprising me. Awesome. This thing is cool. Yeah, there you can see the side input jack. It's got the black logo, black hardware up at the headstock, which looks awesome. They're changing things up. I wonder if maybe I'm just new to the Charvel game, but I have not seen them do this kind of stuff before. Alder body. It's a great type of wood. Left-handed model. So that's cool. We got the Pro Mod DK24 HSH 2PT caramelized maple. $11.50. We're getting a little bit up in price, but not too bad. No pickguard on this one. Let's see what some of these features are. Alder Dinky body. So this goes into a different body shape. This is the Dinky body, not the Stratocaster body. So this is more like, you know, the old Charvels from the 80s, the Jackson Dinky style. Lumen lay side dots. Seymour Duncan full shred. SSL6 in the middle. An Alnico 2 in the neck. Shredder's cut heel. That looks really nice. Nice deep cut on the bottom horn. Goto 510. I haven't personally tried the 510, but I know Goto makes great stuff. No load tone. And Mystic Blue is what they call this color. That's a cool 24 frets. Very good. Very good. Pickups selection. Pretty cool pickup selections. When you split the coils, it looks like you get always the pickup coil that's closer to the neck. So in the bridge, position 2, you get the middle pickup, but the top coil of the bridge pickup. Then third position, you get the 2 inner coils of the humbucker. So again, it doesn't look like this one lets you play in actual single coil mode, which is interesting. What they could do is they could add a push-pull pot to one of these and deactivate, say, the bridge pickup. And then when you go to position 2 or position 4, pull up the push-pull, and you'd be able to play through just the middle pickup. So that's what I would do. I'd modify this thing a little bit if it was me, just to have the option. It's always nice just to have more options. When you're in, recording and you want more tones, you get to a new place, you decide, a new venue or a different type of room with a different sound. It's always good to have more options, in my opinion. I like this cool blue. It's metallic. Got the gold hardware. Although it's gold hardware, there's not a lot of gold. Like you got the strap buttons, the bridge, the trem bar, obviously, and then the 2 screws that hold in the pickup selector switch. Sometimes some guitars get a little too much when they start putting the pickup selector switch itself with like a gold cap on it. I'm not a big fan of that. And then, of course, up at the headstock, we got some gold hardware. Again, made in Mexico. The string retainers look very classy. Nice guitar. $1,150. ProMod DK24 HSS 2PTCM. So this one's pretty much the same as the last guitar, except it's got the 2 single coils with it. It's still got gold hardware, but they went with all white accessories on a white guitar. Looks very nice. And it also is available in satin shell pink, which is a popular color amongst the Charvel guitars the last couple years. And when you go with pink, you get white accents. That looks cool. With the white one, you get a gold bridge, and then with the pink one, they throw chrome on there. It looks nice. I like it. Pickup switching. The only single coil pickup option you have here, a guitar with 2 single coils, the only way you can get true single coil tone is up in the neck. But that's cool. That's usually, for me, where I want to play a single coil pickup is the neck. So still have over in position 5 just the neck. That's cool. Let's see what else we got down here. Henrik von Haag. I don't know who that is, so looks cool though. Limited edition signature ProMod Socal Style 1. Super relic, man. Look at that thing. $1,600. Starting to creep up in price. Only available in white relic. From the Swedish progressive heavy metal band Evergrey. I don't know Evergrey, so okay. Sometimes when you see the name of someone on here, especially when I'm making a video, I'm like, gosh, is that somebody I should know? Is this like the dude from some super famous band or something? But if I don't know the band either, I excuse myself from feeling embarrassed. This one's got the JB TB4 bridge pickup and DiMarzio Area 67 single coil pickup in the neck. Wow, so it's got a Seymour Duncan up and down in the bridge and a DiMarzio in the neck. You don't really see too many people mixing brands, but that's the kind of stuff I like. Okay, this is weird. I didn't even notice that when looking at this guitar. It's only got 1 knob, and it's all the way down in the last position, and it says tone, which Van Halen style, I just saw that it's actually the volume knob, but it says tone, because it's also in the traditional space of a tone if you're on like a Strat, but how weird. That's weird. You never see the volume way down there if it's just a single control. This is the Artist series, so this is probably not made in Mexico, but possibly is. We'll go close on some of the photos and see if we can see exactly where it's made. It's got a push-pull pot, so I didn't notice that either. Okay, so this is like the George Lynch style wiring. That's what I always think of this type of wiring. Notice there's no pickup selector switch. The tone labeled volume, actually a volume, when you push it up and down, that's your pickup selector. So you can't actually play the bridge and the neck pickup simultaneously. In the down pick position, you get the bridge. In the up position, you get the neck. Really interesting. Floyd Rose 1000 series. Okay, that makes me kind of feel like this is probably made in Mexico, because I think they put the higher end Floyd Roses, like a 2000, 3000, something like that, on a Japan model or on like a USA model. Do they even make Charvels in the USA? I think they do. We'll find out in just a minute. A lot of the same features we've seen on some of the other models. There we go. You get either the bridge or the neck pickup. That's cool. And when we take a close look, the Artist Series, I don't know if they really label where these guitars are made. It's very cool, though. Look at that thing. I wonder if that's his original that they used as like the model. Wow, cool. $1,600. Man, I think it's an ash body. Look at that. That wood's really pretty. Ash body, yeah. Relict maple fingerboard. I like that. That looks nice. It was the bridge relict too. Features. Relict chrome hardware. Yeah, you can see the fine tuners have some of the metal exposed from underneath. But it's always a weird thing, because if you look at this other picture over here, the bridge is so clean and shiny, and then they did some relicking to the screws and some of the hardware, but if it's that clean and shiny, it doesn't really look like it's truly relict to me. Either way, awesome. Here we have neon pink ash. That's pretty cool. ProMod San Dimas Style 1 HHFRE ash. They get this by sandblasting the guitar. Wow, cool. Cool wood grain. Only available in that color, it looks like. Specs, neon pink ash. Okay, I guess that is pink. I was thinking it kind of looked light red, but in the bridge pickup, we got the position. We got the Super Distortion from DiMarzio. Then in the middle, we got the PAF Pro, or in the neck, I should say, the PAF Pro. So it's a dual humbucker. The volume, you get coil splitting when you push-pull the volume. Floyd Rose 1000 series. It's recessed on this one, so you can see it's actually routed out and it's sitting in the body. Maple neck, satin neck finish. Cool. Ebony fretboard. So it's got a cool pickup wiring setup. So basically it's a standard coil split. You could either play with it up. You can get the two outer coils. You could play through the two outer coils individually, you know, in positions 1 and 3. You can't play through two humbuckers simultaneously. So that's one of the drawbacks, because it's got the two inner coils as position 2. But hey, that's cool. Again, like I said earlier, you don't really, I should say, I don't really use humbucker middle position on a 3-way selector switch. $1,100. It's cool. USA Select Dinky 24 HSS 2PT caramelized maple. Now this one we got some color options on. You could either go with Quicksilver or Satin Black, and the Satin Black looks pretty awesome there with the gold hardware. White comes with chrome, and Satin Black comes with gold, and it looks like the saddles are like a different type. This one's built by the Charvel team at the custom shop in Corona, California. So yeah, they definitely make USA. I was like wondering about that earlier. They definitely make USA models. It's got a flame maple neck on it. That's cool. Bolt-on caramelized maple speed neck. HSS. Let's check these features out. Alder dinky body. Scalloped lower back bout. Beveled, output jack. Input jack, people say that. It's actually, yeah, it's an output jack. It's on the back of the guitar, and it's like cut in. Very crazy looking. I wonder if that points the output jack up, though. We'll look at the Spursel die-cast tuning machines, locking tuners. Seymour Duncan full shred, SSL6 in the middle, and SSL6 reverse wire, reverse polarity in the neck. Lumen lay side dots. Truss rod adjustment at the heel. And then, yeah, it has titanium saddles and a thick brass block. Let's see if we look over at the gallery. I want to see the photos. Does it show inside the back? Nah, I would like to see that. Made in USA on the back. I want to see that up close up. It's always a nice thing to see. Yep. Made in USA on the front. So they brag about that. Of course, you got to brag about that. Put that on the front. We want everyone to know that's made in USA. Very clean looking. Like I was saying, the bridge with the titanium saddles against gold hardware. That looks cool. Flame maple neck. 24 frets. That's awesome. Weird pickup wiring. Once again, you can't play. Oh, you do get the neck in single coil. Bridge is available in humbucker. You can't play through. Oh yeah, you can get position 4. Gives you humbucking style out of the 2 single coils. Position 3, you get the most outer coils. That's cool. $3,700. I did not see that, or I didn't pay attention to it, or something. But man, that's pricey. So we're getting up there. Like I was saying earlier, $2,400 for one of the models, but $3,700. USA Select Dinky 24 humbucker single 2 PT. What is 2 PT? Caramelized maple with a quilted maple body. So what's 2 PT? Is that something that ooh, look at that binding on it. Natural body binding. Very nice. 2 PT. It's probably something obvious. Man, look at the picture down here. That is a crazy quilted maple top on it. I'm trying to figure out what is 2 PT. 2 parts? I mean, maybe that's bolt-on? Plated steel. No, that's not what it is. That's strings. They wouldn't put that in the part number because you could just change your strings, obviously. And it's going to be a PT forever. 2 PT. Yeah, maybe it's bolt-on. Maybe it's body type. 2 PT. Oh, well. Okay, let's look at... So this is Autumn Glow. Autumn Glow looks awesome. And Burst, or Blue Burst. So yeah, that looks awesome. They got some great colors on these ones. The quilted maple. I'm a sucker for quilted maple. Look at that photo of it. With some good lighting on it. Again, some of the standard wiring we've seen on some of the other ones. I shouldn't say standard. Something we've just gone over, I should say. Standard for Charvel this year. It's got the titanium up against chrome this time, so you can actually see there's a little difference between the titanium and the chrome. That's kind of cool. I like the natural body binding. That is a classy looking guitar. $3,800. Made in Corona, California. Joe Duplantier. Oof, I gotta be getting that wrong. Signature Pro Mod San Dimas Style 2 HH Ebony fretboard mahogany. So we got like the Telecaster mixed with the Les Paul kind of look on this one. Mixed with the Les Paul custom. $900. This thing is hideous. It is hideous. Look at the electronic layout. Got the 3-way pickup selector right there, and then all the way down here again, like we saw in one of the other signature models, the volume is way down there. $900. So this is the Artist Series. It's got a DiMarzio PAF in the neck and Joe Duplantier. I'm just going to say it different every single time. Maybe I'll get it right, one of them. Signature DiMarzio Fortitude up down in the bridge. That's cool. He's got his own signature pickups. Mahogany body. So yeah, like I was saying, it's kind of like Les Paul-y. Fully adjustable radius compensated bridge with anchored tailpiece. Okay, that's a fancy way of saying tune-o-matic bridge. Oiled neck finish. 25.5-inch scale. Yeah, not my thing, this guitar. It's very strange. It's got the Tele headstock. 900 bucks. It's affordable. That's nice. So what was that? The bottom of page 2. We have one more down here. So we got a little trem. This looks very similar to the black Tele we saw earlier. You can get it in black. Oh, it's that black sassafras though, right? Or you can get it, or it's just, okay, that's not sassafras. Maybe it's just ash. But you can get it in black or natural. Not digging the natural too much, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who would. It's kind of cool to get a trem on a Tele. 24 frets. It's got some special wiring. So these must be Fishman Fluence pickups, I'm guessing. Let's see what they got in here. Yeah, the Fluence open core PRF COCs. 4mm pearloid dots, which are the small dots. I like those. Those look really cool. The black definitely looks a lot cooler. Oh, yeah, the black looks awesome. I do like the black on this one. I really like on the saddles, the height adjustment screws are offset in a different color. I'm not sure what material. I don't think those are titanium. But it does look very cool. It's a Goto Custom 510 trem. Yeah, that's a pretty guitar. 24 frets, $1,000. Made in Mexico, probably. Let's check the gallery, check the headstock, just to be sure, because you never know. Yeah, made in Mexico. Locking tuners. Yeah, that's a hot guitar. Throw a Floyd Rose on that, and then that's really starting to get up my alley. This, speaking of up my alley, right here, ProMod DK24 HHFRM mahogany with quilted maple. Crazy. $1,000. Dark amber finish on it. Quilted maple. Kind of reminds me of a Phil Collins signature from Jackson or something. It's got the left aligned 4mm dot inlays, which I really like. That's one of my favorite types of inlays. Throwback to the 90s. Jackson Dinkies. Floyd Rose 1000. The full shred and the Alnico Pro 2. Yeah, this is up my alley right here. I would definitely play this thing. 24 frets. Floyd Rose 1000, yeah. 5-way blade pickup selector switch. So this has some special type of wiring. No load, tone control, EVH, Bourne's, low friction, potentiometer. Of course, it's 500K because it's humbuckers. And we get bridge pickup, bridge single coil, dual single coils, neck single coil, or bridge or neck pickup. So I like that. That's a good style of wiring. Let's get a close-up of that body. And I want to look at the back, too. The white pickups look awesome. Yeah, that gives it a cool, different look. Makes it a little like freakier than just having some black pickups on it. Check out the back. The mahogany shines through. Yeah, look at that. Oh, so the way that the output jack is, I didn't even see that on the other one. It's actually the whole body is contoured down there. So I was wondering if it's on the back, is that poking into you? But it looks like no. It looks like it's angled. And it probably goes away from you. That's cool. I like that a lot. I've never seen a guitar like that. I've seen some interesting ways to use those Strat input jacks before, but I've not seen that way with the angled contour on the edge. ProMod DK24, humbucker single, blah, 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 ash. So $1,200. Red ash. Pretty cool. What specs do we have on this? What pickups are we using? Seymour Duncan full shred, and then 2 SSL6s. Pretty sweet. Let's look at an up-close model. I could see Kieran Johnston playing something like this. If you guys know him, he's a master shredder. Got that sandblasted look of the ash. $1,200. This is weird. Got the mini humbucker. Is that a hot rail down in the bridge? ProMod DK22 SSS 2PTCM. It's kind of a misleading name, SSS, because that's a humbucker in the bridge. Single coil sized, but that's a humbucker. Wonder which models they have. Probably SSL6, I'm going to guess, are the middle and neck. Black one comes with chrome hardware. And Pharaoh's Gold, great name for a color. Pharaoh's Gold, $1,049 for any three of them, right? $1,099 for the black. I wonder why. Why did they go $50 more for the black? Is it flat black? Gloss black. Okay. Let's check some of these features out. Got that Goto 510, lumen lace side dots, Shredder's heel cut, the famous Charvel scalloped lower back bout, Alder Dinky body. We got the hot rail bridge pickup, and then we got the SSL6 middle and neck. Go over to the gallery. We could see this is probably made in Mexico if we check the back of the headstock. Yeah, it's crafted in Mexico. Sorry. Got that cool output jack. Pretty sweet. This thing is pretty sweet, I gotta say. Although, if you're gonna have a hot rail, why would you want? I mean, why would you want a hot rail in the bridge? You could throw like a full size humbucker. I guess that's for people who want the look of SSS, but it's not a true SSS. This thing's cool. I was really hoping they were gonna have more colors for this purple sunset. I've seen EVH has a similar color that they were putting on their Wolfgangs. It's got the burl top on it. This might be the first burl top Charvel I've ever seen. Poplar top. That's Poplar? Huh. Cool looking though. I think that's burl. Floyd Rose Series 1000. We got the full shred. We got the SSL6. We got the flat strat SSL6 up in the neck. So some cool features. Standard radius. Standard 12 to 16 inch compound radius. Non-caramelized maple. So that's becoming a little less popular, I guess, but I like that. Let's check that gallery. See that full-size image right there? Yeah, that thing's nice. Black hardware. As flashy as it is, I would say it's not quite flashy enough, though. It's like on the border of being over the top and still, low profile with the black hardware, but still really cool. You get bridge pickup. You get 2 single coils. Position 3 is the 2 outermost coils. Position 4, neck and middle. And position 5, you get a true single coil sound. It's cool. Here we have the ProMod DK24 HSS Floyd Rose Maple. So a lot more of the features we've seen on a couple of them, it looks like. We got, which pickups do we have here? Full shred and then 2 SSL6s. 24 frets. White pickups on this one. Specific Ocean. That's a funny color name. Specific Ocean. That sounds like what a kid would call the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean. It's a perfect fusion of elegance and high performance, designed for a new breed of player whose musical vision and versatility knows no boundaries. This is another classy yet hot guitar from Charvel. Here we got the ProMod DK24 HHHT M mahogany with figured walnut, gold hardware, 2 humbuckers. So what's that neck? Is this going to be the full shred and the Alnico 2? HT6 string through body hardtail bridge. That's cool. Full shred and Alnico 2. Okay. $950. It's nice. Here we got the that satchel just caught my eye. ProMod Dimas Style 1 HH Floyd Rose Ebony Ash body. That's pretty cool too. What's I'm guessing the same pickups. The full shred and the Alnico Pro 2 Floyd Rose 1000. So I think these have all had Floyd Rose 1000s, all the Floyd ones. How much was that one? $1,100. ProMod San Dimas Style 1 HH Floyd Rose Maple. These names are killing me over here. Jeez. Matte Blue Frost. That's a cool color. Not necessarily my thing, but I still like it. Looks cool. We got the Shell Pink. And we got Snow White. $869. Is that $849 for the pink? So I wonder why they go a little bit higher price. Maybe the Snow White is gloss. Let's check. Snow White. It doesn't say if it's, oh yeah, body finish gloss. So the ones that are non-gloss cost a little bit less, like $30 difference. They don't have a button here for the pickup wiring, so it does tell you selector switch setup down here. So we got a push-pull for the coil split on both pickups. You could have a three-way switch, so you can get both inner coils, neck pickup, or bridge pickup. Yeah, that's cool. What else we got down here? ProMod Socal Style 1 HH FRM. So this right here is what I would use if I'm going to build a Frankenstrat. I'm looking to build a super high-end, yet affordable one. You know, $899.99. Comes in some strange colors here. Satin burgundy mist. The shell pink. Satin shell pink, I should say. Snow white with the black pickguard. And vintage white. It's like a, Yngwie Malmsteen cream color. So these run $899 for any model. Maple neck is 22 frets. Yeah, that's cool. Floyd Rose 1000 series, I'm sure. So pretty cool. I wonder if this has like push pulls or something. Yeah, push pulls. Got the no load tone. Pickup switching button. Okay, it's here for this one. So got the inner coils in the middle position, or if you pull it up, you get the outer coils in the middle position. That's interesting. I like this one. That's a cool wiring setup. You can have either of the middle neck or bridge split on the outside coils, or you can get the outside coils together. You can get the inside coils together, or you can have the single humbuckers together. That's cool. $900. Check out the satchel. $1,400. Laugh all you want while headbanging along to Steel Panther's satirically swaggered take on 80s era sunset strip glam metal, but there's just no arguing about the ferociously, oh my gosh, ferociously slamming chops of guitarist Russ Satchel Parrish. Simply put, nobody puts the 1987 into today like Parrish and his metalloid feline cohorts, and Charvel is excited to deliver a huge horns up in the tiger striped form of the Satchel signature ProMod DK bangle, purple bangle, and it's a satin finish. It comes with the purple and black pickups, 22 frets. Fishman Fluence. He's using the Fishman Fluence. I didn't know that. Very standard wiring here, other than push-pull voice activation for the pickups, because that's the Fishman thing, to have two different sounds, vintage and modern, in one pickup. Dinky body shape with alder wood, maple neck. That thing's cool. Would I buy it? Probably not, but I still think it's cool. Here we have the ProMod Socal Style 1. Humbucker, Floyd Rose, Ebony. Ooh. With a lot of these Charvels, I really love the maple necks on them, but this one, all blacked out, looks wicked. Also comes in satin orange blaze, but to me, the black, look at that. That looks awesome. This one comes with a pair of Seymour Duncan distortion pickups, Floyd Rose 1000, alder body, satin black finish. So it's got that real stealthy look to it. Ebony fretboard, 22 frets. Unfinished headstock. That looks out of place if you ask me. Wonder why they didn't paint the headstock and put like a white Charvel or satin black Charvel logo. I mean, I know you want your name to stand out on the headstock, but that looks out of place. $900. That is cool. Then we got the Style 1 San Dimas over here. It looks like it's only available in gloss black. $850. Probably all the same stuff as the other one. The JB and 59 set. So it does have a different set of pickups in it. Alder, wood, gloss finish. Okay, so it says gloss black. I thought it said specs. Body finish satin. So we got a contradiction here. Hopefully it's satin, because satin would look cool, but it says gloss black up here, so not sure which one it is. Okay, now we got the Angel Vivaldi 7-string. This is one that, if I was going to play another 7-string, I would really consider this one. In the black, you know. Satin Sage Green is cool, but black, that looks sweet. Gold pickups, gold hardware. I think, what does he use? DiMarzio pickups? I forget already. Or Fishman's, let's see. Basswood body, gold DiMarzio Tone Zone 7, and Air Norton 7 pickups. Lumen Lay side dots. I love the inlays on the front of the fretboard. 7-string. $1,400. That's a $1,400, you know, worthy guitar. So they do the painted headstock on this, crafted in Korea. Korea makes great guitars. Locking tuners. See, on this one, they put the painted headstock. So I guess they do some painted headstocks. Why didn't they do that on the all blacked out model? Because that would have fit way better. They got the gold logo, which I love, black and gold together. UFC champion colors. That's what I always call it. Yeah, that thing is radical. That dude, if you don't know Angel Vivaldi, he is a monster. Such a shredder. And not, I shouldn't even put him in the shredder category because he can shred, but really he's like a thoughtful, great lead guitarist. I mean, he does awesome stuff. His solo albums are awesome. Mod Dinky 24HH 2PT CM caramelized maple neck. Got that, probably the Goto 510 on there. Blacked out Seymour Duncan pickups are the full shred and Alnico 2. Caramelized maple. The alder body, dinky shape. The Goto 510, that's one of their go-tos. The Goto's their go-to. That's so stupid. Mod DK24HH. $1,100. Is this chlorine burst? It is. That's one of my favorites. I love that color. Looks so good. Only thing is, you know, when it's a standard color like that, you start seeing them everywhere, and it's like kind of a bummer when you kind of want a guitar that stands out more. Here we have a mini toggle switch there. That's for series parallel. That's cool. Standard for Charvel, I should say. Type of wiring. So it's a 5-way switch. You got the bridge. You get the 2 outer single coils. You can have the 2 humbuckers together. Actually, no. This may be the first one we've seen like this. The 2 inner coils together, or the neck pickup. That's a cool setup. $1,100 for that one. Limited edition Super Stock Sc1. I know somebody who just got one of these and they love it. Not really a single coil up in the neck. It's a JB Junior. What is that model? Features. Little Screamin' Demon. Ooh. EVH Wolfgang humbucking bridge. Whoa, this is awesome. 3-way toggle switch. That I like a lot. Alder body. 3-ply pickguard on this one. Floyd Rose 1000 series. Okay. Reliced. This is a pretty badass guitar. Something I would definitely play. Semi-gloss lacquer. So I like this because it's unique to the Charvel line. There's like not really much else like this. Old school DNA gets supercharged in the all-new Charvel limited edition Super Stock Sc1. A stylish and modified for high-performance tonal machine that's ready to conquer. Cool. $1,500. Limited edition Super Stock Model 2. It kind of reminds me of like a Warren D. Martini vibe. Single humbucker. Weird skull finish, which I do not like at all. I mean, it's okay, but I don't like it. Ebony fretboard. Which pickup? TB6 pickup. Is it the distortion? Yeah, the distortion. Ebony fretboard. Okay, I just wanted to verify that. Oh, look at that. The vintage headstock. Pointed Jackson style. Pointed Charvel headstock. That's cool. Made in, where's this one made? And how much is it? It doesn't say on the back, it doesn't look like. Yeah, look at that sharp headstock. That looks cool. I like that. Here you got your Allen wrench holder where they don't have the Allen wrenches in it. Someone messed up on photo day. You know what's funny is that to make these things look nicer, they put all the tuning machines in like a perfect straight line, but imagine you tune your guitar and it actually they fell perfectly straight in line like that. So this is like a Model 2, a vintage Model 2 from 86, 87. This is probably a vintage recreation of like an old finish they used to put on. They used to do so many custom finishes. There's this guy I follow on Instagram, Tracy. Let's look him up real quick. I'll give him a shout out. He's got the craziest collection of Charvel guitars you've ever seen in your life. So this one's $3,300. This is a USA Select DK24 2PT CM. Comes in 2 different colors. We got Ox Blood, great name for a guitar. Yeah, it's Tracy Jenkins 1360. This guy's got like 600 guitars, I swear. If you look here, my camera doesn't want to focus on it too close, but this guy's got the craziest collection of Charvels if you look him up. All these old vintage Charvels from the 80s, and they all have crazy finishes on them and really cool. This guy must have a lot of money or something because you can't. Those are not cheap guitars to pick up, you know, with the crazy custom finishes. So $3,300 is a USA guitar. It's got that Goto 510. Probably got series parallel switch there. Let's see, a full shred and the Alnico 2. 500K EVH Bourne's low friction pot and no load controls. Beveled output jack. That's cool. Goto 510 recessed tremolo with titanium saddles. Pickup switching. Outer coil, inner coil on position 2 and 4. Made in California. Corona, California, actually. Not too far from where I'm at. Yeah, this one's a loaded up USA model. Got the full shred, got the Alnico 2, 24 frets. Does it say down here? Two-way mini toggle switch. Series parallel. That's what that toggle switch does. So 2 different colors, satin white or ox blood. Is ox blood satin also? Let's find out. Gloss. Still got a few more to get through. We got the left-handed version of the Style 1 HH Floyd Rose Maple left hand. We got the Pro Mod Socal Style 1 HH Floyd Rose with the ebony fretboard. I feel like we've seen a couple of these before, but they just sell different variations. Back in the day, they used to offer different like options on the same guitar, but it looks like now they separate them out into like separate styles, kind of, or they just do it on here. Pro Mod San Dimas, Style 1 HH, Floyd Rose Maple Neck, Quilted Maple. What pickups come on this one? So it looks like they're rocking the 1000 series on everything this year. JB and 59 on this one for $900. That's a hell of a deal. The DK24, it's got the Goto 510 bridge on it. Full shred SSL 6s. Yeah, cool. Caramelized maple neck. $1,099 for that one. Pro Mod San Dimas Style 1 HH Floyd Rose Maple. So a lot of these are just different variations, pretty much all the same. You know, they'll have the San Dimas and they'll have the Socal, which one just has a pickguard, one doesn't. One's top routed, one is rear routed. Like this is the rear routed model. Let's take a look at this black one here. Yeah, we saw this, but with the San Dimas style earlier. Yeah, I like the all black. That looks good. Again, I'm going to guess it's distortion set. That's what it's got. See, there's a couple misprints here. Pickup color, white. No, this is obviously black pickups. They say satin down here, but it says gloss black up here. So there's a couple misprints here, but I'm guessing that it looks like it's a satin finish, but could be gloss, could be wrong. I don't know. Here we have a D Martini here. Crazy finish on it. I'm not a huge fan of that. Oh, look at that. Jake E. Lee. That's cool. 2 angled middle and neck pickups. Guthrie Govan, USA Signature HSH. Caramelized Ash. Guthrie Govan, USA Signature HSH. Flame Maple. So basically the same guitar. Probably a parallel / series selector switch for the two-way to engage single coil simulation in bridge and neck pickups. So he's got Charvel custom pickups, the MF humbucking, MF single coil, and MF humbucking. So two-way mini toggle to engage single coil simulation in bridge and neck humbucker position. So I wonder if that's just a coil split or if that's something else. Maybe they have like a separate coil. Sometimes they'll put a third, two coils for the humbucker and then a separate coil just for single coil simulation. Well, then it would be more like an actual single coil, so it wouldn't even be a simulation. So I'm going to guess that's coil tapping, but maybe they do something different there. $3,300. This is got to be a USA made in California model. All kinds of different hum canceling parallel series. Anything weird here that we haven't seen yet? Like all 3 pickups. So they don't have any options for all 3 pickups at the same time on any guitars. That's just kind of weird and cool. Down here we have, so here you can see that they have a couple models here. USA Select San Dimas, Style 1 and Style 2, both with the truss rod adjustment up at the headstock. Same thing with this Select Socal Style 1 HSS Floyd Rose. That one comes with DiMarzio pickups. We got the Joe Plantier Signature Pro Mod San Dimas. It's like got the black hardware on that one. Are those Seymour Duncan or are they Duncan designed? $5.99. Those are Duncan designed. Are those the 103 and 102 pickups? Let's check that out real quick. 103s. So that's like the distortion pickups. So that's just like a more affordable version. Made of mahogany still. You got the satin finish. $5.99. Is that the cheapest Charvel they've ever made? Pro Mod Style 1, HS or HH. Floyd Rose Maple. Oh, that's a cool. I like that shot right there. Chrome hardware, white pickups. So they got an interesting line this year. The ones that really stood out to me would be the all blacked out Style 1. Style 2 looks kind of cool, all blacked out as well. The Jake E. Lee. Well, this will be the last one we check out. So $2,800 for the Blue Burst Jake E. Lee. We got the gold hardware on there. Weird angled neck and middle pickups. It's actually called like a reverse angle, I would say, because typical angle pickup would be, the opposite direction. But I like this angle better because I like my highs a little closer to the neck, my lows a little closer to the bridge. So that's kind of cool. Poplar body, bolt-on quarter sawn maple neck with rolled fingerboard edges, 12 to 16 inch compound radius, JB Alnico 2 and DiMarzio SDS single coil middle and neck pickups. JB Alnico 2. Okay, so what is that? Is that a hybrid pickup that he plays? Halfway between a JB and a single coil? Let's dig deeper here. Customized Seymour Duncan JB Alnico 2. So they replaced the magnets in it with an Alnico magnet. That's cool. And then he's got DiMarzio's in the neck and the bridge. Oh, it's got a more narrow nut width, too, I can see. 22 frets. I think it's a 42 millimeter on most Jacksons. But then again, obviously it's Charvel. $2,800. Only one color available, the Blue Burst. That Blue Burst is pretty cool. It's a hardtail. It's got the Strat style input jack there. Doesn't look like it has the typical. Yeah, it does. The contours of like a Stratocaster. Let's look at the gallery real quick and look a little closer so we can see some of the angles of this thing. Yeah, it looks awesome. Black hardware at the headstock. That's weird. He's got black tuners, gold bridge, gold output jack. Even the string retainer right there, gold. Got a different type of nut. I'm curious about that. Truss rod adjustment at the nut. Nut material, phenolic. Interesting guitar. So they got a lot of different variations. I shouldn't say a lot of weird. A lot of interesting variations with the wiring and the push pulls and the 5-way selector switches and all kinds of cool stuff like that. So what do you guys think? What were some of your favorite models from here? Like I said, I like the blacked out models. You know, the chlorine burst is awesome, but it's something we've seen from them before. It'd be kind of cool to see some new, interesting bursts, new color combinations. Doesn't seem like there's anything too out of the ordinary as far as new models or anything like that, but maybe some new options, new pickup selections, and things like that. So that's cool. They got Fishmans in some of them, new colors on some of them, but nothing too different from what we've seen from them. So thanks for watching, guys. I recommend you check out the links down in the description below. You'll see the EVH booth, Jackson booth, ESP booth, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.